Hi, I'm Lauren Leslie. Welcome to Shell Point today for Thursday, January 1st, New Year's Day. Happy New Year, everyone. Can you believe it is 2026? Today, as we celebrate the new year, we're going to enjoy some of the best stories from 2025. We've got some wonderful stuff happening today, so let's take a look back at some of our favorite segments from last year.
Hey Shell Point, I'm Mike Myers, the woodshop supervisor. Today we're at the wood shop and I wanted to show you a special project we're working on. Come with me. Hey George.
Hi Mike, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
This is George Waters and he's going to tell you about the project we've been working on.
Great. Hi. This project involved putting together a point of sale welcome center for the organization called ECHO. And they came to us a couple of months ago and asked us to put it together. They designed it. It's made out of MDF and it's been painted with primer and regular top coat on it, and it's ready to go. It has two sides, and it makes a U for the two clerks to stand inside. It will hold 2 cash registers, 2 computers, and in the front of it, even though it's on these carts, the front of it is ADA compliant, so when people come in, they can go right to the front of the cash register. Either side of it here has slats that go down and will have for displaying merchandise. We've made a temporary top for it so they can use it in the meantime, but then they will hire a professional countertop maker to finish the top. It's made up of 4 basic pieces with 2 joining to make a U out of it. And it's been a real project for us because this shop did not accommodate the whole thing. We just didn't have place to do everything, so we had to do it in pieces, and we had to wait till the weather was right to paint it, because we had to paint it outside, which was a real interesting process.
All right, so what's the next steps, George?
Well, the next step is we will load these individual components on a truck from Shell Point, and it will be taken out to ECHO, and we'll install it, and they'll begin using it temporarily until they get the countertop finished.
All right, thank you George, and thank you Shell Point. I just wanted to show you some of the projects we're working on here in the wood shop.
I bless your hands in the name of the Father who created, loves, and sustains you, the Son who redeems you, and the Holy Spirit who empowers you. May your words and actions always bring comfort and hope to those you touch, to the honor and glory of God. Amen.
Hi, I'm Eunice Murray, and I'm president of the auxiliary here at Larson. And I'm here with Latoya, and she's going to tell us a little bit about who she is and what she does and the wonderful things that she does for the profession.
So I'm Latoya Christian. I'm currently the Chief Nursing Officer for Shell Point, the Interim Director of Nursing, and also a nurse practitioner here at Shell Point as well. So many hats, but it's a labor of love. I got into nursing from a human services career. Prior to nursing, I was a social worker. I worked with children that were badly abused. Knew I wanted to continue in human services, and so I chose nursing, which has honestly filled my heart for all these years. I became a nurse in 2014, and previous to my nursing career, during nursing school, I was a CNA. So I truly love the clinical field. and I'm really happy to be here, especially celebrating Nurses Week with all the phenomenal nurses that we have here at Shell Point.
We've gathered here today for the purposes of giving commemorative pins to all of the nurses working here at Larson. And we were here at 6 o'clock this morning, and we're here now. And as the nurses come by, we give them a pin, and they get a lovely booklet that has been prepared by the patients with
Absolutely.
lovely, endearing statements inside. And it's just been a wonderful day. We've had a steady flow of people going
Yeah.
in and out, and it's a great way to honor the nurses and what they do.
Absolutely. It's a career that's giving of oneself, so it's always really nice to feel appreciated, that you're recognized for doing such a wonderful job.
Hi everyone, we are in for a treat today. We are going to see a 2-bedroom, 1-bath in the Periwinkle building here on the island. A garden apartment with so many unusual pieces and some very talented people that you get to meet today. Let's go in.
Come in.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, and you?
Good, thanks.
Good to
Welcome.
see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you, and thank you for letting us come to your beautiful
You're
home.
welcome. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm ready to walk on water.
You about are.
Wow, look at this. This is beautiful.
I thought if there weren't screens, I could cast a lure and hit the water from here.
Well, you could try, that's for sure.
And we've watched space launches
From here?
Oh, yeah.
Big red space, and then drop off the back of
Yeah.
it. Just right here.
Oh my gosh, you have the best view, right?
And of course,
We do.
dolphins swimming by.
Of course, yes. Well, we are here with Jim and Gail Kraus, who I have known since I worked here. It's been 16 years.
Has it really?
Yes.
Oh, Inga, I
And-
feel old.
So do I. But Gail and Jim have been living in Palmaker, so every time I drive by, I would honk and wave, and all of you would see them bicycling. She had a big flag on the back of her bicycle, and she would bicycle, and
Yes.
with you.
We still do.
That's right.
still do.
And then Gail was very helpful with me with being a Christian, what was it?
I was assistant chaplain.
That was
And
it. The
at
assistant
King's
chaplain at
Crown.
King's Crown. But she helped me with many things, so it was
Yes.
wonderful.
And Inga helped me with many things.
So it was a perfect team. But we are in a 2-bedroom and 1-bath garden apartment here in the Periwinkle building. And first off, I'm just like, want to show everything because this is just beautiful. But we'll start with the kitchen. Tell me what you did here in the kitchen.
Not a whole lot.
Well, you did the backsplash.
Yes, we did and the shutters.
And the shutters.
And the bigger faucet.
And the gooseneck faucet and beautiful
And-
countertops.
And then Jim has added all sorts of extras.
Oh, look at this.
He's got them in every cupboard we have.
That's fantastic. Well, one
And
thing you're
here?
going, let me see. Oh my gosh.
And
Spice cupboard.
You are very talented, I tell ya. Oh,
He's-
look at this. That's
but
a
look,
perfect
there's
place.
space.
Yeah.
We have not filled up every square inch of this place.
Well, that's the one thing you said that you know, a lot of times people think the garden apartments are so small.
No.
But when you know how to be really good at something and know how to build things,
like Jim does.
that's right, it makes a big difference. And as I walked through here, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And you're like, Jim made it. Oh, Jim made it. So let's go see some of those talented things that you did. I will tell you, sometimes people won't have something like this here. This is nice because you can
And we can open it up.
open it up.
She
And
does
bring
her
chairs.
puzzles on this, you know, just open it up and sets the chair
No, we
there.
can eat there, we
Oh,
can
it's
do anything.
perfect. Yeah. So tell me what you did here, because the first thing I noticed here was here you have this beautiful shelving unit, but what I thought was really unique is it's thin.
Yeah.
A lot of times they stick out really far. This is thin.
What we
So
did
it
when
really
we
gives
saw
you
the
more
unit,
room.
we got all the dimensions. I laid it out on graph paper, figured where everything would fit, and I knew we needed something very narrow. So I made it 6.5, 8.5, and it's got storage galore. in
And you
there.
said you made that because in the summertime you go back to Ohio, and
Yes,
you made this in Ohio.
I have a wood shop up there,
And you brought it back with you
In
And
in
it's
the
all
car.
pegged
Yeah.
together.
all pegged. Everything comes apart.
Show her what's inside, all the shelves and
Well, I mean, yeah, just shelves.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
So lots of space. And then one of the things that I thought was unique is you have your chairs this way so you can look directly out at the view. So right here I see such beautiful tables. This just gives me that beach feel. But then I see some unique pieces as well. So this you told me you made.
This, yeah, the coffee table.
And
with
what's
some-
the story about the tile?
The tile came from our house on Shell Point Boulevard. The fireplace wall was tiled, and when I was up in the attic, I saw extra tiles. So I thought she always wanted a coffee
And I
table.
said, we've been married 50 years, I have never had a coffee table. So Jim built me one.
Isn't that great? And what a unique piece this is. What is this made out of?
It's made out of cow horn. This is from Africa.
So tell me your African connection.
Our daughter and son-in-law and 4 children were missionaries for 20 years in West Africa.
And you got to go there, I know.
5 times.
That's right.
And we're not going again.
They're not there.
They're not there anymore. They're back
Yes.
here.
Right.
But you said that this was at a market, and your grandson was really good at getting it down in price,
He
right?
could speak the native language, and so he talked them down from $80 to $18.
That's a smart grandson.
Yes.
Always take him
Yes.
with you. Yeah. But I see other special touches here as well. Like this is a batik.
A batik. Yeah, that's made by James Booker. He came from, where was it?
Somewhere in East Africa.
Yeah,
but
another-
Okay.
he heard there were white people in the village. So he came with all his batiks. And we succumbed to a lot of batiks.
An awful lot of them.
Yeah.
But they're up north.
They're
Yeah.
mostly up north.
And
Yeah,
all that Afghan Gail made, that's all African cloth.
it is.
Is it?
I went, go ahead, pull
You
it
can
out.
pull it out, open it up if you want.
Oh, look at how beautiful this is. The colors.
I asked my son-in-law to go to the market. When they sew, they will cut out a shirt and throw away everything else. So he came back with a whole bag full of scraps, and I had a field day.
It's beautiful.
There's a string still on it. Well, hello, string.
That's all.
Well, it's beautiful, and it goes, and it picks up all the colors in here.
Well, we like this carpet because it ties everything together.
Yes.
We have this exact same carpet up in Ohio where we go.
In our cottage.
Oh, it's really beautiful. And
Thank you.
then I saw this. You said this was the first piece you ever made.
Yes.
Triangular
Yes.
table.
A
That was,
triangular table.
Yeah.
Does it fold?
Yeah,
It does
they fold down.
See, these all fold down if you want.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's your triangle. Now I see it.
Yeah.
Wow. That is great. But no, but this is very
Well, this
plenty
way
of
we
room.
can both see.
The
Yeah,
views
yeah.
And
and
where we were before, I could see, but Jim could see the trees.
Yeah.
So
I like
this
it
is
here.
this is better.
oh, this is nice. And the other thing over here, this looks like an old pie safe.
It
It
is.
is.
That came
That's
from
what it is.
Kentucky. Her family roots are in Kentucky, southwestern Kentucky. And we were down there and going through antique shops with her cousin, and
I love this.
we found that.
And then up here, I looked at these birds and I said to you, who painted that? And you said, those weren't painted, those are.
Butterfly wings.
Wow, that is incredible. The detail in that.
I know. And when you look at each little wing, how they did that.
I know. Really remarkable.
Yes.
Really nice. So let's go back in here and see what you did in back here. So you have one bathroom, which I see you have a really cool shower head.
Jim put that in.
I like it. And then this is your primary bedroom.
Sure.
And look at this, you have a king-size bed.
Oh, and plenty of room.
Plenty of room.
And I made that
Gail
quilt
made
too.
that quilt,
And you made
yeah.
this quilt too?
Yeah.
I tell you what, we better get both of you involved with quilting and the wood shop here. These are beautiful. Now tell me about this, because normally I would never have thought this would fit.
Right. Well, my parents, they had this in their retirement home in Ohio, and it was gold colored, kind of. And so then they brought it down here, and it fit in their sand dollar place. And then when they passed away, we got it, and I painted it.
But look how perfect. You've got so many drawers. You can still use it as a desk.
And a
wonderful
dresser.
Oh, yeah. And a wonderful place for your family mementos. And
Those are African too.
so nice. And we will always have to get you have a lot of wonderful family photos, but we'll get the main photo that you can look at when you're in bed and admire your beautiful family. It's very
And
nice.
say how much they've grown.
That's right. That's right. And then this over here is your second bedroom. Tell me what you did in here.
Well, when we were not anywhere near moving in, Jim got on and ordered all kinds of things. This being one of them.
We knew we wanted storage everywhere we could find it.
Sure.
So every one of these cubes open up. So there's storage.
Oh, look at that.
in
You
every
have bedding
one.
in there.
Yeah.
Christmas is in
So
there.
there's 6 storage units here. We haven't even filled them
Oh,
all
so
up.
these are all storage too?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Now, and then you could move that
can pull that
here,
over
and then it's a
here.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also have a blow-up mattress that's this height, so you can put it at the foot, and then you can run. You
Oh,
could
yeah.
sleep 3 people in that if you had to, but
That's amazing. I love it. And you still have a closet. But these, I said, are so unique, and they're made out of palm fronds.
they are. Yeah. From
And who
Green
made
Palm.
them?
Well, I made them. Gail went to an art show here, wasn't it?
Yes, it was here in
And came
Shelburne.
back with a little
Pictures.
fish made out of something. I said, I can do better than that. So I started grabbing palm fronds and
And he'd press them out so they'd be
press 'em
flat.
out and then painted them a little bit just to give them some character. And
Oh, I love Now, what I think is interesting is, was this part of it, or did you
No.
glue them on?
I glued them on.
But it looks like it's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is great about a garden apartment is they all have lanais.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when I say a lanai, what is really unique is many times the lanai only opens about this far.
Look at
This
that.
can open all the way, just like that. And it could go the other direction as
Yes,
well,
it
right?
can, yes.
Yes. And
But-
the people downstairs can put plants in the real dirt.
On
but
the
we
first
can
one.
put plants here.
Sure.
And my orchids are ready to bloom.
And feel the breeze.
Yes.
Isn't it great?
Oh.
That they always say that the gardens, when they built these, they purposely built them so that you could get a beautiful
Oh, yeah.
breeze directly through.
Oh.
And it doesn't matter if you're on the river or looking at the road, you're still going to get that breeze because of your proximity to the water.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Oh, this is so nice. And so do you enjoy sitting out here?
Oh, yes. And we've picked out certain personalities of people that walk by.
Let's sit down there and talk, and we can overhear them.
No, but also there
Oh,
are
that means
people,
you better be careful what you're saying out there.
there are people that walk by every day at the same time, and we'll say, "We haven't seen so and so. Wonder where they are." And we've only been here a month, but people. It's very interesting. This morning we were looking at how everybody was bundled up with earmuffs and down coats and gloves. It was so.
They're not in Ohio anymore.
No.
Not in Ohio.
And the
No.
Ohioans would think we'd lost our minds.
And we love seeing the boats going up and down the intercoastal. I just before you arrived, one of those paddle wheelers, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It came down.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's I mean, and just listen to the breeze and everything.
Oh,
it's
and,
so
and
nice.
then the crows come to let us know that they're here.
Of course.
But
No.
that's okay.
Yeah, they're part of nature too.
They are.
And you've got more storage right there.
That's Christmas.
Yes, that's all of our Christmas stuff. So
See?
And we've
Yeah.
got 2 Christmas trees in the closet in the spare room.
we got one of those, what they call a pencil tree. It's,
Yeah.
only about that wide at the base. Perfect.
So it's perfect.
And it's in a box.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
People think they can't do it, but they can.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's
Okay.
okay.
Now, one of the things that I think is important that we talk about today, and for people to know, I know so many people already know you, but the one thing that I think is fascinating is that you also have a connection in Ohio with the Christian
do.
Missionary Alliance. And you go up there in the summertime. And what do the two of you do?
Whatever we want.
No.
You used
Well,
it.
both of our kids live up there. Our son, this is Beulah Beach, if anybody's heard of it. It's the campground and conference grounds for 3 districts of the Christian Missionary Alliance. And
And 6 of our 8
our
grandchildren
son
are
is
there.
like, he's the administrative, like, vice president. He gets everything done. And you might have known Ralph Trainer. Did you ever hear?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, he
yes.
worked at central office. He's our next door neighbor. He was the executive director for a number of years and just took this thing to the next level. I mean, it's
But what
a
have you?
vibrant ministry.
She asked what we've done.
And so what you said that he did a lot of building there,
I
and
did, and I bike a lot, and I work for the Salvation Army 1 day a week, and just enjoy the neighborhood and the grandkids and
and
gardening.
you say kids come from all over and
they come-
families.
Yes, they
But
do.
6 of our 8 grandchildren live there with their parents.
Okay.
So we're all, that's why we have to come down here in the winter, get away from them.
Well, I tell you, you both have. I mean, you're part of Shell Point, and that's what's so special.
We
is
want to be
in
more
many different.
apart.
And you will be, that's for sure, especially now that they know what a good carpenter you are, especially with
Hey.
those drawers. They're going to ask you how to build those drawers.
I'm
telling
looking
you.
for stuff to do. I
There
mean,
you go.
yeah.
And I know, Gail, you'll be busy for sure.
Yep.
So one thing is, I always like to know, and I know you've had so much experience in knowing so many people here, both of you, but what is it that makes Shell Point special?
The people. I'm a people person, and I
I would
love.
never have known.
I love the friendliness.
Yeah.
And people are just gracious, and they care about you. And as we were moving in, people were saying, "How many more days? How many more days?"
Oh,
and
isn't
it
that
was just
special?
beautiful.
Yeah.
It really
yeah.
was.
And how about you, Jim? What
What
is it
I
that
love
you-
about it is I don't have to pull weeds, fix sprinkler systems, repair wraps around the dock. It's, I can do whatever I want and not have to do maintenance. Because when we'd come
No
down,
worries.
when we came down in the fall, it was at least 2 weeks of solid work trying to get stuff back.
Right.
I don't know how many times we planted shrubs, and I don't have to worry about that now.
Isn't that nice?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And he got a dock for our boat.
Oh, here? So you
Yes.
still have your
a
boat?
floating dock. Yeah, we kept the boat.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So you'll be able to do that and go
Yes.
fishing and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you letting us come see your house.
thank you.
And it is absolutely beautiful. And it has a story no matter where you look. From your family
Pretty
to
much.
the experiences that you've had. And
Yes.
you still have your parents
Yeah,
shelving over
yeah,
there. So
that's
you know
right.
they're still here watching over you.
Yeah.
And it's just really special. And I really appreciate you letting us come
Thank you.
in. And I wish
Well, I
you
hope
both all the
somebody
best.
else catches our excitement, because we want to share it.
Yeah, well, and that's what I always say is nice about these videos is it does help people who don't live here to see how much really people enjoy. I can tell you how great it is, but
Yeah.
that's Inga, the salesperson.
But,
But when you hear from the residents, it's different. So.
but you started out at King's Crown.
That's
And you
right.
began by loving those people first. And that was wonderful for me too.
Oh, exactly.
Just-
It's just the whole place. It makes you realize how the residents and the employees are all together, and we're one big family.
We
So,
are.
I
We
know.
are.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Inga.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Inga,
Jim.
okay, thank you.
Hello, I'm Anna Smith, Managing Executive of FineMark Bank on the island. In today's FineMark Minute, we are talking about the convenience of smart homes. In the age of convenience that smart homes offer, the flip side presents a chilling narrative. The ease with which cybercriminals can breach our digital sanctuary. Transform your smart home into a fortress against cybercriminals with these essential security tips. Strong passwords. Don't stick with factory settings. Create unique, tough-to-crack passwords for each device. Multi-factor authentication. Add an extra layer of security by enabling MFA. It's harder for hackers to breach. Dedicated network. Keep your smart devices on a separate network. Isolation means better protection. Regular updates. Always update your devices to patch vulnerabilities. Turn on auto updates for peace of mind. Disable unused features. If you're not using it, turn it off. Simplify your smart devices to minimize risk. Empower yourself with these security best practices and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with a well-protected digital home. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call at 239-461-5930 or email me at asmith@finemarkbank.com. You may also stop by to see us at our office on the island. We are always happy to help.
Hello, Shell Point. This is your Academy and Volunteer Manager, David Nelson. I'm here today celebrating the Volunteer Luncheon Vibrant Volunteer. We're here celebrating 430 of our residents who registered for the luncheon. This community isn't the same without the volunteers here on campus. They make such an amazing difference. We have some words from Jason Smith, the Vice President of Amenities. John High's here doing some volunteer interviews. And we have the CEO and President of Growing Boulder, Mark Middleton on campus, who will be doing just a presentation and an overall just experience of what volunteers mean to the International Council on Active Aging, what it means to how do we age wise, how do we grow bolder, but also what does volunteering mean here at Shell Point. So what a great day. We're super excited. Again, Shell Point, this community isn't the same without all of you. Thank you to all of our volunteers around campus. I know everyone couldn't make it today, but what a wonderful experience, what a wonderful day, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, Shell Point.
Hello, Shell Point. We're here at the church. We got about 400 plus people here in the church. We've made some astounding food. We got everything set and ready. We got ambiance and speakers. It's incredible. And we just want to thank all of you because you are the heartbeat of Shell Point. Without the volunteers, we couldn't do it. So we love that you stand beside us and you help us make Shell Point great. Thank you truly from our hearts and the dining team. Bless you, Shell Point. Have a great day.
Talk to me about just you and your ushering group do such an amazing job when we have these big events. And some of us just kind of look past it sometimes and go, talk a little bit about your idea and passion and what you do to make sure that we have good ushers at our events.
Well, I sort of look at as the ushers as bringing a level of quality and expertise to the event at the Connie Brown Hall. And we provide a number of services, so not only getting people in place, but reacting to some emergencies sometimes. which you really don't want to know about.
Yes, very good.
And I am telling you, if you're not volunteering at the thrift store, we definitely need thrift store volunteers, but it is so much fun. Lenny and now Haley and Valeria, we have so much fun. They just laugh. You get to meet wonderful customers from Shell Point, but also from the community and the clothes. This jacket came from the thrift store.
There we go.
I like to promote.
Wow.
It didn't even make it to the floor, I have to tell you, because I saw it and I go, this is for me.
I wondered where that jacket was. I was looking for that.
Hello, Shell Point. Well, today is a truly special day. We're here to celebrate all of our volunteers. You know, today only represents really about 500 volunteers that have come out just to be recognized for all the hard work that they do throughout the course of the year. But we have over 1,000 volunteers here at Shell Point, and we're just so thankful for their commitment, not only to other residents, to some of our other operations around Shell Point, but their commitment to our staff and to each other. It is truly amazing how they touch every fabric of this community, and they're nestled into every corner of our community. We could not do it without our volunteers. Well, today we are so excited to showcase Mark Middleton. He is the CEO of a company called Growing Boulder. So his job and what he does is recognizes seniors to be able to ignite a passion within them to finding purpose and meaning and staying connected in life. And his work is just truly inspiring. We're excited to partner with him. We're excited that he came out and presented to our residents to be able to light a fire within them and to light a fire within us about how important it is to stay connected in a community like this. So thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to our guest, Mark Middleton, for coming out. And we'll see you around Shell Point. Thank you all.
What I am is a guy who has studied older adults and the keys to active, happy, healthy living. Growing Boulder doesn't look at aging through a prism of loss and limitation. We look at aging through a lens of opportunity and possibility. We don't ignore the challenges of aging. We don't ignore the struggle of aging, but we do know that it's possible for all of us, no matter our struggles, no matter our challenges, to be able to continue to extract joy from our lives for as long as we live. Everybody has an opportunity to live a healthy life. And although this culture now is just enamored with the talk of longevity, it's not really about how long you live, it's about how well you live. It's about health span and not about lifespan. And when you study our rock stars of aging, I wrote a book about it. When you study the rock stars of aging, there are some common threads that they share. Many, many differences. That's important. That's exciting. But there are many common threads, and one of them is the fact that they all have a purpose. They continue to live with a purpose into their 100s. In fact, the Age Wave did a study not long ago that said that 92% of all retirees believe that purpose is critically important to their retirement. And thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the inspiration that you are providing. Thank you for the path that you are spotlighting for people everywhere. We're thrilled to be here and can't wait to share more of your story here at Shell Point. Thank you very much.
Hey there guys, you know me as Lenny, the manager of the thrift store, and I appreciate all the work you guys do and help me out and make my store look fantastic and amazing for everybody in the public that interacts with us. So again, I can't thank you guys enough for being there and for working with me at the store. Thank you so much, guys.
Hi, wonderful volunteers. On behalf of myself, the team at the Med Center and the Larson Health Center, thank you, thank you, thank you. Auxiliary, thank you. Volunteers, thank you. We could not do this without you, and you're such an important part here at Shell Point. So thank you for all you do.
Hello, Shell Point. I just want to say a big thanks to all of you for all the work you do for us and the volunteering and serving each other. You guys are just great. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much.
Shell Point. I'm Jean Chandler on Earth Day 2025. This is about our 4th annual Earth Day, I think, and we always sponsor tables by environmental groups. This year, they're only environmental groups at Shell Point. And then we have EV drivers, and we're going to have a panel discussion with them about the pros and cons of EVs and the plant-based specials at both the Blend and the Palm Grill. They're already enjoying the tables behind me, as you can tell, and we wish you all a happy Earth Day.
So what we brought out for Earth Day is the Easy Triclastic Recumbent, which is very comfortable to sit in. It's got a seat back so you can lean back to it. This can be electrified. Next to that is the Magnum Cosmo. That's a real low step-through electric bike. Features an additional basket off the front, which is solid. Lights front and rear, fenders, racks, it all pretty much comes that way other than the basket off the front. And then next to that is the Electra Townie. Electra is a brand name. They have started making electric bikes. You can get that same bike in an electric version. Easiest bike on the planet to ride, gotta say.
We bought this vehicle in 2023, January of 2023, and we were seeking to get an electric vehicle, and this seemed like the right one for us. It gets a range of, it's marketed at 259 miles, but we found it goes up to 280 pretty well. It's got a lot of torque to it, so as with any of these electric vehicles. So it's good that way, but you want to go easy on that because the tires wear out a little faster if you mess with that. You know, I'm tall, 6'3", and I have a lot of headroom in the driver's side throughout the vehicle, so that's good. Encourage people to go out and drive them and see what they think. And of course there's the alternate, which is hybrids. Consider hybrids.
Well, it's an earlier version, an earlier model of the EV cars. We've had it since 2017. It's a 2016 model. And it came in at fairly low mileage. It came in at 110 miles per charge, which at the time there was a fair amount of range anxiety, but that hasn't been a problem for us at all. The most fun about it is that it's hot off the line. I always get a kick out of somebody who wants to speed away, and it's always the case with an EV, you can hit the accelerator and leave them in the dust.
It's a good car. All the features are at least as good as any gas car or better. They're excellent features. The problem you got with it is range and charging it. That's always the issue. Well, if you're on the interstate, then there's always a charger, and there's a lot of chargers out there. But I initially bought the car because I wanted the safest car on the road. It does a good job of self-driving, yes. I have that feature, and it's very good. It's good.
The purple martin is a migratory bird. It's a swallow. It's if you look up here, this is a plastic one, but that's what a purple martin looks like. That's a male. The purple martins here at Shell Point are living in these gourds that I'm showing. We have 3 trees of gourds with a total of 36 gourds to house the purple martins. They arrive here sometime mid-January, and they will stay, have babies, get the babies strong enough, and then they'll leave sometime at the end of July. They're migratory from Brazil here to South Florida. They'll spend the summer here and leave and go back to Brazil. And they return every year at just about the same amount of time. The Purple Martin Village is located on the island, right near the beach. And we have 3 trees with 36 gourds to house all of the birds. We estimate there's maybe 60 to 70 birds right now. I've looked in several of the gourds, and they have eggs, anywhere from 3 to 5 eggs in each gourd that we've looked into.
The Inventors Group is made up of residents at Shell Point that are interested in working with Echo Farm and developing improvements for farmers in the poorest parts of the world. And so we are working with villagers around the world to improve their soil by making biochar to improve the soil. And the biochar is also used as a desiccant in with drying seeds so that they lose less of the crop because of it rotting before they can get it dried out. Another project over here is they have a well at Echo that has a rope and washer pump, and they wanted it to be driven by wind. So we have created a wind turbine system that will pull the water right out of the well, and then they'll use it for irrigation. But it's moved all the way from our prototypes to them actually doing evaluations, and that information's been sent out throughout the Echo environment or Echo community, which is hundreds of people who have learned about the ideas that we've created.
Hello, Shell Point. This is your Academy and Volunteer Manager, David Nelson. Today, I am at the Shell Point gift shop at the Island Commons, and we are going to do an interview with a merchandiser who produces items and supplies for the gift shop to be able to sell. Come on in.
Hi, Shell Point. I'm Claire DeJoseph. I am the merchandising manager here at the Shell Point gift shop located in the Island Commons. And I'm here today talking with one of our resident artists, David Smith. David is a relatively new artist with the gift shop, but I wanted to have him talk with me today about his art, what motivates him, how he got started, and what really brings him joy about his painting as he paints. So David, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here today, and we are so glad to have you in the gift shop. So how long have you been here at Shell Point?
We moved here about a year and a half ago.
Oh, so you're very
so we're fairly new.
You're newer than I am.
Okay.
So when did you, so you do watercolors?
Predominantly watercolor, some pencil, some ink.
Okay.
An occasional acrylic.
Okay. So when did you start painting?
Okay, when I was 6 or 7, I discovered that I loved to copy comic book covers.
Oh.
Porky Pig, Donald Duck, you know. And of course, my mom said I was terrific. I mean, what else could she say? She was a mom.
Yeah.
Much later, I was with the Marine Corps. I was being sent overseas to Okinawa to be a forward air controller for the ground units there. And when I was overseas, I would have to keep my own logbook, flight logbook. So I bought a Rapidiograph pen, very needle nose ink pen. And on the way over there, I started doodling. And this is, of course, what would you draw but your airplane? So I would draw on white paper, black ink, and discovered I really liked that effect. And that got me back into drawing.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah. Much later, I was sent to Yuma, Arizona, where I was the head of a contracting group that had several artists in it, and they were producing training materials for the F-4. And those artists showed me a little bit about watercolor. I asked a guy to show me how to paint a sky with watercolor. He took a piece of paper, slobbed a whole bunch of paint on it. It looked terrible. And he said, yeah, give it about 3 minutes. And sure enough, wow. And I was hooked. So I started with watercolor then, about 35, 40 years ago. And I've been doing watercolor ever since.
Wonderful, wonderful. So where do you do your painting?
I do it in my apartment on a tiny little box with 3 legs. In the corner of a bedroom. It's been downsizing in the extreme, but it seems to work.
So how much time do you spend painting? Do you allocate so many hours per day or week, or
No, I'm
is
not.
it-
I'm not so scheduled as that. I
Okay.
do it when I get the notion, but I do it all the time. I probably produce 3 or 4 pictures a month. Some of them I build frames for and mat. Some of them I just mat.
So what motivates you in your painting? Is it something, is it just personal experience? Is it that you saw a picture, or that you just have, God's given you a picture in your mind and you decide you're going to create it? What motivates you?
Yes. All of those things. I will sometimes see, or my wife, bless her heart, will see something and go, take a picture of that. That's a good picture. And sure enough, I'll paint a picture of that and it comes out well.
Okay.
Or I'll see something, an image on the TV or the internet somewhere, say, I really need to try that. I have seen a couple of other watercolor artists, one's in British Columbia, who can produce watercolors that will make you stop what you are doing and stand there and stare. Unbelievable. So I'm on a journey to try to get to that point, to control light and shadow enough to where I'm happy with it. So far, still the journey.
One of the cards, the series of cards and paintings that you've created is of scenes in Jerusalem where
Yes.
you have traveled, you've visited the Holy Land, and you've been in Jerusalem, and you did a series of cards.
Yes.
Tell me about that. I'm going to hold that card up. I'm going to let you hold it.
So that is an alley in Jerusalem, in the Jewish sector. We went on a mission trip with one of our missionaries over there to provide support for orphans and for the IDF and for other organizations. We spent about a week and a half there. And in support of this missionary, I did a series of watercolors called The Flowers of Jerusalem. There were several scenes where it had magnificent flowers. And so I did a series of watercolors, and we produced cards and limited edition prints so she could sell them in support of her mission.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we do appreciate your supporting us and wanting to be part of the gift shop.
Well, this
We
gift shop
appreciate
is an amazing place to just browse through, because I've never come across an organization that has so many artists at such a high level of skill. So I could spend 2 hours in here just looking at what other people made. It's pretty amazing.
Wonderful.
So it's been a real honor to be a part of this.
Well, thank you. We look forward to having you with us for many, many more years.
Thank you.
So thank you, Shell Point, for tuning in today, and we look forward to seeing you in the gift shop. And please do come in. Our hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 12. We're in our summer hours now. But we would love to have you drop in and just browse around and see Dave's wonderfully beautiful pieces that he has created. So with that, we will both say goodbye and have a great day.
Don't forget, you can always catch the birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, and other announcements on Channel 12, where you will also find hours of additional Shell Point programming every day. Today we have a fitness session at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m., a Medicare update for 2026 at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 8 p.m., a program titled Bucket List Part 1 at 11 a.m., a presentation titled Become CEO of Your Health at 3 p.m., and a class titled Customs of the World Part 4 airs at 7 p.m. All of this, of course, you can catch right here on Channel 12. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come on back tomorrow for more news and fun here on Shell Point Today. Until then, we hope you stay well, stay happy, and enjoy your day. Happy New Year.